here.
All right, let's see what it does. How you doing, brother?
Hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Bruce.
No, Kevin.
Kevin? So here you got a DeLorean somewhere. Oh, and you got a pup. What's his name?
This is Max.
Maximilian?
Maximilian.
There you go.
He ain't gonna bother you guys.
Well, this is my brother Aaron, girlfriend Amber.
How you doing?
Awesome cameraman.
How you doing, Austin?
What's up, man?
All right, you mind walking me around here, showing where it's at? I heard you got hidden in the bushes. People have been trying to buy it, and
Well, yeah, I picked it up about 5-6 years ago. I'm a plumber, and I got it on a service call. So,
service call turned into taking a DeLorean home.
yeah, it's a weird story. I went to do a service call. This old lady had the car actually wrapped around a house rug outside. So I just asked her, hey, I thought it was an old car.
What kind of car is that?
And then she was like, oh, it's an old piece of junk. And I was like, okay. And then at the end of when I finished working on it on the house, she said, you want to take a look at it? I said, sure. I unwrapped it, and I'm like, lady, this is a freaking DeLorean. And she was like, yeah, it's that movie thing car. So and I was like, but lady, this is a DeLorean you have over here.
She had no idea what she had? Or she did a little bit.
She did a little bit. So what happened was her husband had bought the car for her. She's the original owner, and the husband bought the car, and he brought it around, proud as a peacock. Told her to jump in the car. The lady went from here to around the corner and said, oh, this is nice. And said, roll the windows down.
And they didn't go down.
And they didn't go down. She jumped out, ran home, and never sat in the car again. Turns out she was claustrophobic.
Well, these cars were like, back in the day, equivalent to today's sales price, like $60,000.
Yeah.
And you could buy like a brand new Corvette, which was faster, even though that Corvette, the Stinger Corvette, was like the shittiest Corvette ever made. But it was faster than the car, handled better and everything all around. People still bought DeLoreans. It's crazy.
Yeah, he bought it for her, and she never sat in the car again. He passed away, and long story short, I was just kept saying, lady, this is her freaking DeLorean. So she was just kept looking at me, and she was like, young man, how much money you have on you? And I was like, what?
No
She
way.
was like, how much money you have on you? I just did a service call, so I'm like, a couple $100. She said, give it to me. And I was like,
you didn't buy it for $200, did you?
no, I gave her $500.
That's nuts.
So I gave her $500, and she said, my husband will want you to have it. And that's how I ended up with it.
Here you are.
And here I am with her.
Check it out, guys. Here it is. Is it 82, right, or 81?
It's 83.
83. DeLorean motor car. DeLorean. So we went to O'Reilly Auto Parts because we're planning on coming out here because we do tons of Will It Start videos. We haven't done many lately, so this is like the one to redeem ourselves.
Okay.
And we said we have a 1982 DMC.
Okay.
And the kid behind the counter, his jaw hit the floor. He's like, holy crap. So he tries to look up, they don't even have a lookup for it.
Really?
Nothing in the computer. So we had to do a ton of Google search. And we brought a lot of other stuff to change the oil if we need to, battery, starting fluid, all that good stuff. So we can do it right because we don't want to damage your car. Unfortunately, guys, he doesn't want to sell it.
Sorry.
So the backstory to that is actually a friend of mine posted a picture of it on Facebook.
Really? On this one?
I didn't even told you that, yeah.
No.
So he posted a picture of it on Facebook where, right where it's sitting. I guess he was trimming some trees around here or something and saw it. And he said, look at this, guys, and that's it. I was like, holy crap. So I messaged him like, where's this car at? Like, tell me right now. So that's when I sent my brother out here. We didn't really have an address, and he's knocking on every door in your neighborhood. And I was out of town trying to find it. And so that's how we found the car, guys. Is a Facebook post led to coming out here and knocking on a bunch of doors, and here we are with Kevin. So.
Wow. Okay. Didn't know that.
And didn't want to sell it. Aaron's like, yeah, he wants 45 for it. I'm like, oh, sold. 4,500 bucks. No, 45,000. I'm like, yeah. But that's what it's worth, though. I mean, it really is. You can't. Where are you gonna find another one?
Well, that's
the $1 million question.
Yeah, that is the $1 million question, and I'm just kind of letting it sit here, I guess.
But today we're gonna pull it out of the weeds, put it in your shed up front, but we still have to cover it up because you don't want anybody coming by and messing with you.
Yes.
So I guess we're not the first people to come by and pester him about his DeLorean. So but thankfully you let us come out here and shoot a wheel at start video, guys. So I guess the first things first, we're gonna go over the car, see what everything needs offhand, try to get it cleaned up, and see if it'll start.
I'm gonna get out you guys' way.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate you letting us mess with it, brother.
No problem. Max, let's go.
See you later, Max. All right, Austin. Well, I've got the camera now. You mind pulling the truck back here with all of our stuff in it? We're gonna go over this thing and see what all it needs, guys. So first things first, guys, that I noticed is the car has flat tires, and thankfully we have our air compressor and all that good stuff. So we're gonna pull the truck, I guess, up here, and we're gonna get the front tires aired up, try to get everything cleaned off of it. Thankfully we brought our blower and all that good stuff, so we're gonna get it cleaned up and try to get it pushed out of here and try to start. All right, guys, so the first thing we're gonna do, I guess, is grab the handy dandy air blower out of here. And blow this thing off. Come on, baby. Like pine needles in Step one, clean the car off to the best of my ability. Step two, air the tires out. First things first, guys, like I said, or second things first, we're gonna go ahead and get the tires aired up on it, and there's 3 of us here. Well, 4 of us will go get Kevin, see if we can push it out of the weeds here, find where the battery goes, and see if we can get it started. I feel like I'm standing in poison ivy.
Oh yeah.
It's got brand new tires on it. He says it's been sitting like 5 years since he's acquired it 5 years ago. It just keeps getting pushed around the yard, so maybe we can see if it drives. At least goes forward first, what do you say?
Yeah.
So you guys are probably wondering what makes this car so special if you don't already know. This car was featured in the major motion picture Back to the Future in 1985, I think it was. Aaron's doing some research right now. It was definitely in 1985. I've seen all 3 films. Great shows. Go check them out. We'll probably throw some monologue in here from the movie. But that's what makes this car so iconic, even though there's only like 3,000 left in existence that we know of. It only makes like 120 horsepower, something like that, 135 horsepower. But anyways, we got the tires aired up. We'll go over some more history on it once we get it pushed out of here. So here comes Kevin. Maybe he can help us push it back out of the woods. So the most iconic thing about these cars is the gull wing doors, guys. And they always have issues. And this car has 60,000 miles on it, you said?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. So they're always lazy. And I think you made these?
Yeah, because it's so heavy and it was dropping on people. So I kind of made it a little black.
That's not good. Oh, there's one. That one you had right here somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's kind of, just so it don't fall on your head.
There we go.
There you go.
So there you have it, guys. Austin, come over here. Let's show them the inside of this thing. This car was so far ahead of its time in 1982. It's just absolutely nuts. See, somebody's got some old Sony Explodes back there. Or some Legion audio. The Legion? I don't know. Lightning, something like that. Crazy. This is nuts. Man, this is unbelievable. I've never seen one in person. It just drives me crazy that to have one right here in front of us. Aaron, you want to see if we can push it out?
Sure.
Amber, you want to steer?
And,
Careful.
Don't hit your head.
All right, Aaron. There we go.
Well, watch out how it back here.
Yeah, we are the tires up. Come on. Oh boy. Usually we mess with tractors and stuff, so we pull them out the truck. We might need some help. Our Subarus aren't kicking in.
Can we help you?
Our Lamborghini. It's been sitting here a while, huh?
Yeah. One more time.
God damn it. Cut it to the right, please. There we go. Don't stop. Don't stop. Left.
Woo! Damn weight.
To the right.
This is the most my car's been moved.
To the left.
Sorry.
Hey, you get to tell everybody you drove a DeLorean.
There you go.
We steered it.
You thinking up front?
We're gonna go right here, I think.
All right.
All right, put her in park. Woo! All right, Kevin, so obviously we know nothing about it, and you've had it for 5 years. I'm sure you've tinkered with it. So how do we see this high horsepower engine in the back of this thing?
All right. It's been a while, guys, but let me open this thing up for you.
Oh boy, do we need to blow this off right quick or anything, you think?
Nah.
Nah? Oh man, look at all that horsepower. This is crazy. It's got an engine in the trunk.
It's an engine in the back, but it'll lock like that. It's one of the biggest sellers.
What is that?
That's actually the carburetor.
Is there, oh, so the intake's missing, I'm assuming. Dang.
She did.
This is crazy. Look at that's the carburetor, guys. So this thing is fuel injected too. Holy crap. See this injection pump right here in the middle? I know nothing about this engine, guys, so don't completely obliterate me in the comments, but AC compressor's locked up. That's nice. Can you imagine LS swapping one of these? How much hate we would get though?
And
This is pretty crazy. Oh, it's got a frunk?
Front, yeah. No try.
Dang.
How am I supposed to put subwoofers in that?
I don't know, so it's pretty old.
Holy crap, a solid aluminum wheel. That is nuts.
That right there is where you put the gas in it.
Oh, you gotta open this front to put fuel in it?
Yeah, right there.
I wanna see what this fuel smells like. Sure, it smells nice.
Probably.
Oh man, that is not good, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. It's been back there, so my bad, people.
So his plans are to take this thing to the new DMC company. They're here in Florida somewhere, you said?
Yeah, they're right there off of Central Florida, off of OBT in Central Florida.
So they're
from Miami.
going to restore it back to original condition for you because they've got a lot of reproduction parts and new old stock and stuff like that. So we see what our fuel looks like. I guess our first step would be to see if the key turns on. That's the original serial number plate.
The original serial number.
September, oh, it's an 81, so it's a...
Yeah, this is, oh yeah, it is 81. Older than I thought.
So there you go, guys. A lot of people like to see the VIN numbers. They can do some research on it and see the history.
I know this is, they only made 10,000, and this is number 35, so.
That's nuts. Well, there you have it, guys. VIN Wiki, you can look up all the stuff there. Where's the battery at? We gotta find the battery.
Oh, the battery is behind the back seat. So you guys
convenient.
probably would have never found it. I believe it's on this side or the next side. I think it's that side right there.
Okay.
Here's the battery.
Oh, so it's got an on-off switch somebody put in there. Yeah, there's the battery. So it's got a top post battery in it, and we've actually bought the correct battery, a side post.
For once,
Yeah. Hopefully the hardware is in there. So let me see if we can get this thing drug out. Without the gull-wing door cutting me in half. Oh, that's a baby battery. Let's see if the hardware is in here, hopefully. I don't see any. Not looking good yet. Alright, maybe we got some hardware with us we can make work. So I think it's like 3/8 bolts we might need to find. Okay, yeah, we need to find some bolts that'll go in there. Adjust the sound. So this thing's already like super clean. He started super clean. Shout out super clean. It's already pretty clean. He's kept up on it a lot. I guess we'll roll it back and try to get the frunk. Ain't got no brakes. All right, let's get the frunk. Well, first things first, guys, we're going to check the oil in it. We've seen the fuel is probably in really bad shape. He thinks that if we put maybe a little bit of fresh gas in it and hit some spark fluid, it may fire up, but we want to check the oil. Oh, there it is right here. It's got some in it. It's blood. It looks clean. Check that out. It's at the mark. So, oil check. It's got an automatic transmission in it. Can't see the transmission now. It's down there somewhere. I don't see a dipstick. Maybe we'll Google it and try to figure out. Hear the sound bird. Alright, so I guess what we're gonna do, there's a starter button right here. We'll make sure it spins over and nothing's like binding up or anything. We'll go inside the car and turn it on and see what happens. It's crazy, I don't know if it's factory or not. It looks like it is. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell us in the comments if the starter button will be right there's factory or not.
I'll be back here.
Okay, something.
Yeah. I'll be back here.
Alright, let's see what it does. It spins over to check. Now let's go. Alright, let's see what kind of key we're working with in here. Hopefully. This is definitely not a car for a big person. It definitely feels like it's fast sitting in here. It looks.
Yeah, it's slick.
It feels fast because it sits so low, but it can't be that fast, especially that little tiny motor. First thing we have to look at is this key. I don't know, it has a LED light on it. That's crazy. Well, it must be the door key. Yep, and this must be the itty bitty teeny weeny starter key. Crazy. So on the dash, guys, it's got 62,514 miles. I hear stuff clicking. I wonder if the blower motor, nope, no blower motor, alright. Is it neutral maybe? So no start with the key.
You might have to turn the key and then start it from the back.
Because it sounds like the starter stone was back.
Yeah, it does. You hear it clicking.
Alright. Well, it's in park, we know that, I'm pretty positive. Maybe we'll go to the back, use that starter button, and I'll have Aaron or Amber sitting here and they can watch. I'll probably have Aaron sitting here and watch the oil pressure and make sure nothing crazy happens. I don't think this thing doesn't have power steering either. And, yeah, alright, let's go do that. I see lights on everywhere. There's a light underneath the hood, underneath the doors here. So let's, try to go back, I guess. Yeah, the key's on right now, so it's fuel injected. I hear sounds like a fuel pump running, maybe? I'm not sure. Well, let's get it over to it. Holy shit! Oh. It fired up.
Wow!
You want to get in there and maybe work the throttle a little bit?
Hell no.
No?
I can do it.
Amber's
Well, I'll have Aaron once you get in there.
Put gas in here?
No.
You might like try to put gas in it.
Did you remember if you have it? Was there any gas in it before? Have you ever put gas in it?
I've never even did
gosh.
anything with this car. Yeah, I shouldn't record that part.
All right. Well, let's turn the key off. We don't want nothing to happen here, and we'll put some fuel in it. All right, so we're putting fuel in it, guys. As you can see, the fuel cap, like we showed earlier in the video, is pretty not in good shape. So I can't imagine like when you're filling up at the gas station, this under the hood here, just spilling everywhere. That's the like this car. Well, he wasn't given enough time and budget to build this car. There's tons of movies about the future, the history of this car and all that stuff. This is a freaking project. Could you imagine?
Oh, we meant.
Problem is, I don't know how to leave the motor that's in it. That's back there. Can you imagine putting like a Porsche Boxster motor back there?
Yeah. That'd be
And
lit.
rear end and chassis and all that. That'd be sick. It'd be perfect too for the size. Well, there it is, guys. We got 5 gallons of fresh fuel in it. As fresh as it's gonna get. And Kevin did tell me he put a new fuel pump in it. How long ago, you think?
About a year.
And it didn't start then, or did you try?
I didn't try.
You put a pump in it, so you
Yeah,
can see it right down there. It's
right
brand
there.
new. So, you want to see if you can hear it running, maybe while I turn the key on?
You see it right there?
Yeah. Let's see if we can hear it.
I don't know anything.
Hear it buzz. Anything?
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
I hear something buzzing.
No, I didn't hear
I think
it.
that's just an inside buzzer from the 90s or 80s.
See, I hear the starter relay clicking. There's some relays people have been messing with.
Is it trying to start? Right?
No. So we know it's got fire, and this sounds like a, I don't know if that's the fuel pump or what that is. It sounds like, no, it's not the fuel pump. That's a, I don't know, something's running there. We don't know what it is. I don't really see any fuel pressure test ports anywhere. It's got all kinds of like O2 sensor injectors, and there's so much going on in this engine. It's weird because it doesn't have a butterfly like a throttle valve. Yeah, I guess it does right here somewhere. Yeah, right there it is.
I'll tell you it's a Volvo engine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do know it's a Volvo engine. That's what they put in it. That's the original engine.
Alright, go ahead, Aaron. Oh. So see, huh? Go ahead. Fuel getting back here anywhere is the problem. Alright, let's break out the test light and see if we can find a bad fuse somewhere. Alright, whoa, that's a fancy looking spare tire. That's definitely a futuristic spare tire. Jeez. So the fuel pump's right here, he said. Well, there it is. You replace some fuel lines too?
I guess.
Well, that's some crazy looking stuff. Look at that. That's just, I don't know. DeLorean Motor Company. Oh, you bought this from DMC, the fuel pump?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. O'Reilly didn't have it, you mean to tell me?
Nah, special order.
Did you wire this up or did someone else do it?
Somebody else did it.
Oh, that wire was bad, so they just bypassed it.
I don't know what's happening there.
Usually when someone's added a fuse.
That look bad right there.
Looks good. Key on.
On.
Oh, there's our fuse box and a couple burnt wires in there. Oh, it looks, it tells us what it is too. Sweet. So what we're gathering, guys, with the fuel pump issue, we see it runs off starting fluid. So we now got spark and everything's working back there. But you can see right here where someone has like cut kind of halfway, like tied the wires together around this plug, and we've got the fuel pump is reading, or the fuel sending is reading, so we know it's got level, we got power going through whatever this module is right here, but it's not getting power to the fuel pump. So I don't know if we got something on with the relays or something else going on. So I'm gonna talk with the owner. Maybe we can get him to let us come back out for a part 2, and I'll come back out with a little bit more knowledge on what we're working with and try to get it actually started. Because you know, we don't give up on will it starts. We don't stop until they start and run. So we do a little bit more research on this and try to figure it out. So he said that he took it to a mechanic and they replaced the fuel pump, and it didn't run like it was supposed to. So obviously there's still some underlying issues, and a little bit of research I have done, these are like wiring nightmare cars. So we'll shove the spare tire back in here and leave this thing be for now, and we'll see if we can start up one more time, and I want to show you guys the wiring mess. It's bad, it's real bad. So in here, guys, is the wiring in this car. And you can see where someone's already been all through here, changed a couple changeover relays or something, I'm not sure. There's like a row of relays that have been sitting in water, or water's collected down in there. I'm sure these are all corroded up also from water. So we have a lot, there's a lot that needs to happen to make this car run and start like it should. The gauges are working and things like that, but it's got a lot of issues. So yeah, we know it starts, it runs, ignition works. This right here, the thing is running. I think this is another fuel pump. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's a some kind of pump for the emission system. You guys can let me know. It goes down here, comes over to the other side somewhere. I don't know. I need to do some research, guys, because we came out here kind of blind. So let me know what that little module is there. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like this right here is the gauge to make the fuel distribution block right here operate of some kind. I don't know. This is definitely some foreign stuff. Well, I appreciate it, man, and letting us come out and try it. So no Kevin gave us the go-ahead for round 2. We don't know what it's going to be. I need to do some research. Okay. And he's never gotten to drive it. Nope. So whether or not we hot wire the fuel pump so he can drive around the yard at least before he goes in for a full restoration. We don't want to. I don't want to cut into any of the wires or anything like that, or try to wire in a new relay because you're sending off for restoration. So we don't want to mess with any like the original wiring mess someone's already messed with. So if that means we have to hot wire the fuel pump and make it run, then that's what we're gonna do. And the oil's good, so we don't need to change the oil. We came prepared. We'll come back out for round 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the Will It Start. Get to see Aaron. It's been a while since Aaron's been out on a video. It's been what? 2 or 3 months. Yeah, you did the last Will It Start video.
Or no, the semi-truck video. But
yeah, it's been a while. So hopefully this video gets to 1 million views, guys. It'll be freaking awesome if it does. Make sure you smash that like button, and shout out to Kevin for letting us come out and do a video. And we'll be out here pestering you again real soon.
All right, so we're just gonna, you guys can take it up
there.
there.
Push it up there and under the shelter there.
Yeah,
we'll up here for next time.
Okay. And that way you guys got better access to it.
All right. Well, again, I appreciate everything so
problem.
much. See you guys later. Peace.
Like and subscribe.